What if I told you, in the early 1980s, a secret government mind control experiment went so catastrophically wrong that they had to destroy an entire underground facility to stop it? This is the story of the Montauk Project. In 1971, electronics engineer Preston Nichols was driving near Camp Hero on Long Island when his radio equipment went haywire. He later said, "I was picking up transmissions that shouldn't exist, frequencies so powerful they were interfering with everything electronic in a 25-mile radius." What Nichols had stumbled upon would, in reality, consume the next decade of his life. Initially, Nichols began investigating these mysterious signals, and eventually discovering they originated from beneath Camp Hero, an abandoned Air Force radar station. Through his research, he learned about something called the Montauk Project. According to Nichols, the government was conducting mind control experiments using a device called the Montauk chair. The primary test subject was a psychic named Duncan Cameron, who could allegedly manifest objects and manipulate reality through pure thought. And Cameron himself later testified, "They would strap me into this chair surrounded by coils and transmitters. When I concentrated, I could create anything I imagined, but they were programming my mind, turning me into a weapon." For over a decade, the project allegedly ran in complete secrecy. Cameron described being programmed to perform increasingly dangerous tasks. "They made me open time portals, manipulate weather patterns, even attempt to control other people's minds." But Nichols discovered something even more disturbing. He found evidence that Cameron had been programmed to kill him. He said, "I realized they were using Duncan as an assassin. The programming was so deep, he didn't even know he was being controlled." Then came August 12, 1983. According to Nichols and Cameron, something went catastrophically wrong during an experiment. Cameron was in the chair when he lost control and manifested what they called the Beast, a creature so destructive it began tearing apart the underground facility. Nichols later recalled that Duncan was screaming that he couldn't stop it. This thing was destroying everything. He knew he had to stop the experiment, or they were all dead. In a final effort to regain control, Nichols claims he helped Cameron break free from his mental conditioning. And the moment Cameron regained consciousness, he used his psychic abilities to destroy the Montauk chair, ending the project forever. The facility was allegedly sealed and abandoned. Both men suffered memory loss and psychological trauma, and it wasn't until years later that their memories began returning through therapy and hypnosis. The government has never acknowledged the Montauk Project's existence. Camp Hero is officially a state park now, but the compound itself is where no one is allowed. Both men, Preston and Cameron, maintained their story until their final days. And the question remains there, were they victims of the most extreme mind control experiment in history? Or is this an elaborate fabrication? What do you think happened at Montauk? Let me know in the comments.